It's HPR1, All Things Considered, and I'm Dave Lawrence. Lukas Nelson. Heard of Lukas? That's the son of Willie Nelson, one of Willie Nelson's sons. Strong Hawaii ties. He's been part of the Maui community since the 70s, now touring the mainland with his own band, Promise of the Real. And the latest album is Wasted, and you can stream it online at their website and hear more about it as we connect now, hearing about the life and travels of Willie Nelson's son, Lukas Nelson.
Well, my dad had a place there since the 70s, and that's the same place that we live. I had my first birthday on Maui, so short of being born there, I've lived there my whole life.
Any favorite experiences off of Maui, maybe something here in Honolulu, anything that sticks out as a really important moment to you?
Yeah, well, the first time I ended up playing with my dad was on Oahu at one of the Kokua festivals, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 13 years old. And then after that, started playing with him regularly in his band.
Have you realized, Lukas, there are any traits or behaviors you have that you now realize seem influenced by Hawaii, or that you have come to appreciate things about the islands?
Well, it's weird. There's something about people from Maui that you can almost tell they're from Maui or they're from Hawaii just by being around them. And maybe it's just a certain mellowness or certain joy that you get. I mean, every time I go to Hawaii, even for a couple of weeks, I feel refreshed, like my soul is refreshed. It's almost like a recharge spot. And so maybe it's just that people from Hawaii are less drained in the soul than others. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely notice a difference between people that I meet that are from Hawaii and then others.
Can you point to when your father's musical life began having a real impact on the guy that you're turning out to be?
Yeah. I wrote a song called You Were It when I was like 11. And I was in Montessori, and I loved the song. I was like happy and proud that I wrote it, and then I showed it to my dad, and he like really loved it. Enough that he put it on one of his albums. I continued to play and to write because it was something that could connect me with him. And kind of as a father-son deal, it was something that we both could relate to each other and develop our relationship together. So I really started playing to make him proud. And every time I play, that's one of the reasons I play, is to make him proud. I think that he's the biggest influence in my musical career, really. And I'll listen to him all the time. I love his music. Even if he wasn't my dad, I'd be listening to him all the time.
I guess in my head, I was thinking more the influence of your dad having had all the other children, this established cat who had had so many different chapters, if you will, of his life.
Mm-hmm. I think it was really cool that he did, because by the time he had me, he had learned a lot of the lessons that a lot of us don't learn until later in life. So, he was able to pass those on to me, and I think I got one of the more mellow versions of my dad,
Right. Your voice has such a distinctive Willie-infused sound, but it also, to me, it has like this Dylan kind of, it's like Dylan meets Willie is sort of how I was describing it to my boss.
Dylan was huge for me. I played with Dylan a couple of times. I sometimes sit in with him when I'm around.
I can see why you would be grateful for your pop in a variety of ways. One of them would be when you listen to some of these connections you've gotten to make.
For example, Neil Young has become a mentor, and he's like my uncle, kind of. And Bob Weir, he loves us, and he's been another mentor to us.
Have any of the other famous Maui rock entertainment folks gotten into your work, or could just be fans or been part of you growing up? I'm thinking of Pat Simmons, Mike McDonald, Woody Harrelson, Chris Christopherson, that crew.
Every one of them likes our music, and every one of them has given me good advice. Every one of them are family. Chris has been an uncle and mentor to me for a long time. And Pat Simmons, same deal. I mean, I grew up with him. He would take us to school. Michael McDonald, a little more distantly, but the same deal. We've done some recording together when we did that thing with Jack Johnson and a bunch of other people. And Woody is like one of my great friends. We play chess together, and he's always at the house, and he's given me some good advice. So, yeah, all those people are good friends and mentors. And I actually met Mick Fleetwood one time, and he came to one of my shows and really loved it, too.
I leave you with this. I'm done with the questions. I put this in your mind. We have this, we're public radio. We're statewide. You may even listen sometimes. I don't know.
Barry Flanagan does the song, right? Hoppa does the song.
Morning Edition. Exactly.
Yeah, Morning Edition. Yeah. I used to listen to it before going to school with my mom.
No, that's solid. You got it. That's us. And so I just throw this in your head. We got this really nice studio here. It's called the Atherton.
I'd love to do that.
And I'm not putting any pressure on you, cuz. I just want you to know it's here. It's in Honolulu. I'd love to have you in. We do a little unplugged thing. It'd be fun.
We'll get it taken care of.
Appreciate it, Lucas.
Great. It was really fun talking to you.
Well, you too.
Thanks.
You be safe.
Likewise, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Aloha, brother.